Welcome to my first speed painting video where I don't entirely spend the time ambling about and not talking about what I'm supposed to be talking about, hopefully. Let's get started. I just wanted to create this video not only to show you my art process, but also to kind of get a little bit of chat going on between you guys and myself and see what you guys think, see what you guys are up to, that sort of stuff. I just love to open the line of communication, and I'm really bad at that, so hopefully this comes across well. So, where should I start? I come from a tiny town that is called a village because of the fact that it is so small and the population is so little, but I have grown up here out in the boonies almost my entire life. This makes it quite hard for you to learn about artistic and interesting things, culturally different things from where you live, that sort of thing. My mom was the main inspiration to start doing artwork. She's a fine art major, and I just absolutely was entranced by every piece of hers. Maybe I'll get to show you guys some of her pieces in the future, but she absolutely inspired me so much to chase after art, even though, you know, we all don't start very good at it. And I just went forward from there and just kept doing it because I just loved being able to express the ideas in your brain through the process of art. Anyways, so I originally moved down to Winter Park, Florida, in search of my degree. I originally went for game art because I have been a big video game nerd for all my life. And after some time there, I had almost finished an entire year, which is half of my degree because Full Sail is accelerated. And I realized that I really hated 3D modeling and I didn't want to spend my life doing it. And so I switched degrees to creative writing. I'd always been a writer since I was a little kid. I'd be out in the backyard writing stories to myself, not on paper, but just pretending, exploring, having fun. And there was just so much magic to the ability to just go and run free. Further down the line, I end up moving back to Michigan because I can't afford living down in Florida. Oh my word. So we moved back up to Michigan, and I am close to graduation in my creative writing degree. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no real concept of what I want to do in the future because most of what my degree focused on was film, and I wasn't very interested in film. I was really more interested in video games and in novel writing, and I didn't really know where I could go from there. I really wanted to mix both art and writing together, and I wasn't really sure how to go about doing that. So I ended up finding all these videos from self-publishing authors. You may have heard of them, you may have not. I will link them down below. But they got me super inspired as they talked about their journey of not wanting to live by the man, I guess you could say, and just wanting to create their own works of art without having to worry about what is popular or what, you know, would get accepted or what other people might change about their pieces. And they really wanted it to come across as theirs and not as someone else's piece. I felt really frustrated and I didn't really know where to go forward from there. And so I eventually decided that I wanted to create something on my own, like those people that inspired me. But I wanted to do something different because novel writing, although it's fun for me, I tend to never finish my novels, and I'm just terrible about that kind of stuff. And I had been working on previously doing some illustrations for other books that I was thinking about writing, and I decided, you know what, I have all these character ideas, I'm thoroughly in love with them, why not write their story in a comic? And I just went from there. For any future news on it, please feel free to share and subscribe to either my YouTube channel or my Instagram or my Facebook. They should all be linked down below. Or my Tumblr. Not that anyone listens on Tumblr, but you know. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to hear from you guys. If there's any topics that you would like for me to cover, I've studied a lot of stuff in this area, so if you really want me to do something like that, I would love to. Anyways, thank you so much, and I hope to hear from you again.